Hello and welcome to another episode of Tech Wingman, the podcast where we break down complex tech topics into easy to understand concepts for business owners, IT managers and professionals. I'm Vince, your host and tech advisor. Today we're diving into something a lot of companies are quietly struggling with, whether it actually makes sense to hire an AI consultant or whether you're better off trying to do everything in-house. Let me start with something you might recognise. You try AI for the first time and the results are unreal. You get this perfect, polished answer back in seconds and you think, wow, this is incredible. It feels like discovering a cheat code that no one else knows. But then things start to wobble. Maybe the next response is half-baked. Maybe the tone is wrong. Maybe you and your colleague try the exact same prompt and somehow you each get something completely different. And very quickly, that magical, exciting first impression starts to fade. Instead of feeling empowered, you're left wondering if you're doing something wrong or if AI just isn't as good as people claim. This is the point where most businesses get stuck. They try to push further, they try to refine their prompts, they try to build their own workflows, they grab the keenest person on the team, the power user, the curious one, or sometimes an overwhelmed IT person, and they say, hey, you understand this stuff, can you lead our AI project? And that person genuinely tries, but they've also got meetings, tasks, deadlines, and all the usual chaos of working life. So they make a bit of progress, then things slow down, then everything plateaus. But here's the thing, the problem isn't the people. The problem is capacity, it's perspective, it's experience. And that's where bringing in an AI consultant can make a bigger difference than most people expect, because someone on the outside isn't juggling your day-to-day operations. They're not bogged down in internal politics or firefighting. They come in with one focus, understanding what you do, spotting the opportunities you can't see, and helping you build a system that gives you consistent results, not just lucky ones. They've already worked with dozens of companies. They know the patterns, they know the traps, they know how to teach teams to get reliable outputs every single time, not just when the stars align. We had a client recently where we built a tiny AI agent for them. Honestly, it wasn't complex. It only took a couple of hours to create, but it saved someone on their team 15 minutes every single morning. And when you hear 15 minutes, you might shrug and be unimpressed. But when that's every day, every month, every year, that tiny little workflow starts freeing up hours and hours of time. And it all came from something simple that wasn't on their radar because they were too close to their own processes to spot it. What an external consultant brings is speed, clarity, objectivity, a roadmap that isn't built on guesswork, and a level of consistency that most companies struggle to achieve on their own, not because they're doing anything wrong, but because they're stretched thin and trying to learn everything as they go. So is hiring an AI consultant the right move? For many companies, yes. It accelerates your progress. It reduces frustration. It makes those early magic moments with AI something you can repeat every day across your whole team.
Claire's blatant plug.
Claire here, and I've got a question for you. How much time does your team waste on repetitive tasks, clunky processes, or chasing information? If the answer is too much, or worse still, I'm not sure, then you need to hear about Wingman Evolve. Evolve is a fixed-length engagement where we dive into how your business actually works. We map your workflows, spot the bottlenecks, and then show you how to streamline them using automation, AI, and the right technology. The goal is simple: less friction, fewer manual steps, and more time for the work that really matters. And if you're not sure where to get started with AI, this is the perfect place to begin. We'll help you identify where AI can make a real difference without the hype or guesswork. If you're ready to evolve the way you work, email us at hello@pinpoint-networks.net to find out more.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Tech Wingman. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends and colleagues. Until next time, take care.